pulmonary ventilation. We said during normal breathing, you use normal inspiratory muscles like diaphragm, external intercostal. But during active breathing, you use additional muscles such as sternocleidomastoid, scalenus module, internal intercostal muscles, and the rest. All right, let's rush now to, because of time, to pleural pressure and its changes during respiration. We've already said a lot about that. That the pressure in the pleural space will be what? Reduced. Will be reduced. There will be change. There will be negative pressure. Negative pressure. The frogs and the rest use positive pressure for breathing. But the human being, the mammals, use what? Negative pressure. So this pressure in between or in the pleural space will be what? Negative. Why? Due to increase in the pressure. Due to what? Increase or reduction in the pressure during inspiration. Enlargement of the lungs to reduce the pressure in the pleural space. But after that time, it will reduce. All right. Now let's go to lung capacities, pulmonary volume and capacities. Of course, we have what they are also called anatomic indexes, and they're divided into static and what? Dynamic. Static is the one that is not measured. Static is the volume that is not measured in relation to what? Time. Whereas dynamic is the one we measure in relation to time. Example of static is what? Tidal volume. Tidal volume, which is what? The measure of the normal inspiration and what? Expiration. It is what? Half what? A liter, 500 milliliters. Tidal volume. Inspiratory reserve volume, the amount of air you can what? Take in additionally after normal what? Breathing. Expiratory reserve volume, amount of air you can expire after what? Normal breathing. And what? Residual volume, the amount that remains in the lungs after what? Breathing. And of course, the dynamic, of course, we have what? The dynamic indexes. Dynamic indexes. Dynamic indexes. Indexes. Of course, here you have the minute volume, alveolar ventilation, maximum voluntary inspiration, forced inspiration, and the whole lot of them. There are quite a lot of them. That is where you have all these indexes. Why do we need all these indexes? They are very, very important for the measurement of what? Respiratory function. And what do we use in the measurement of respiratory function or respiratory function test? We use the what? Spirometer. 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 We also use pneumography. But the commonly used is what? Spirometer. But remember that the residual volume, the amount of air that remains in the lungs after maximum expiration, cannot be measured with the what? Spirometer. It can be measured with the what? Spirometer. It can be measured with the what? Spirometer. We use helium dilution method. Helium dilution method to measure it. Helium dilution method. And of course, other measure to what? Measure the function of the what? Lung or respiratory test. I think for now, this is the extent we can go for now on the first question of the physiology model series. And if there is any further question, of course, due to time, we didn't go to everything. But if there is any further question you want to ask, you can forward the question to Greatness Club International on Facebook or email us at greatnessclubinternational@yahoo.com. I take it greatnessclubinternational@yahoo.com. Or you can call our administrators of our various sites